I'm so sick of this weekend. I don't even want to hear.
He's back.
And we're live at the studio.
Live, 3, 2, 1.
Hi,
Welcome
everyone.
back, guys. I miss
Welcome
you
back.
so much.
I know. Caroline moved. Like, it's been like over a year. But
Caroline's been moving
I'm still not
every
over
weekend.
it.
The running joke is that I'm the S&B slut because I have weddings absolutely everywhere.
So you're like a homie hopper, but like with franchises.
Yeah, but with weddings. And I told the girls this morning we had our franchise call that I think I'm ready to retire. Yeah.
And you're like
It's
fresh
like
in
the
it.
streets are hard.
Yeah.
So, but
Ready
anyway.
to not be a homie hopper.
Yeah, we just. It's hard
Should
out
we
here.
roll the intro?
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm Caroline,
I'm Stohon.
and we're back with another episode of This Takes the Cake.
We're so glad you're back.
Well, I missed you guys. I know I already said that, but like I seriously miss you so much. We have a lot to catch up on. I basically, when did I email our producer? I think it was in the middle of the night on Saturday. I had a wedding on Saturday and a wedding on Sunday, and I was so fed up with these people.
Crazy.
Not my clients, just like in general, which we'll get into. And I sent Peyton an email in like the middle of the night of like random bullet points to podcast about, and she was like, "Perfect. Do you want to just get on?" And I was like, "Yeah."
But also having back to back is just crazy. You were in Charleston?
Yes. It was a lot. I was
You
so
had a
tired.
Saturday wedding and a Sunday wedding?
Yes. And I saw 2 snakes.
Like actual? Oh, I thought
Real
you meant
life.
like a snake bitch, like enemy. I was making sure you meant
wish.
like actual snake.
Honestly, I would take a snaky bitch over a snake any day. It was
Whoa.
not
Like how big?
so big.
Really? Not just like a
I
little
have
tiny one?
nightmares about this. Like, we have a bell now. You
We
guys,
have a doorbell.
every time I come into the Myrtle office, it's like we have 5 new cubicles, 20 new
Like
employees.
you can't see it, but we're like surrounded.
We have
by
a
things.
bell.
There's like someone like almost like 2 feet away from me.
There's a bell. I'm like walking, ding. Oh,
Yeah.
it's
We're
so
like,
legit.
We're outgrowing it.
I
It's
mean, like,
crazy.
it's crazy. But anyway, I have a bunch of stories to tell you guys.
Yeah, we need to catch up because we
And-
haven't seen each other in a while, and I'm ready to hear all these
Yes.
juicy, gossipy
Also,
stories.
me and Stohon are doing a little traveling series. This is
Mhm.
like the longest wedding season of my life. I don't know about you. It's just like
yes and no. It's been very
Spread
spread out, but it's still like
it's like June and we're still going.
Yeah.
Me and Stohon don't end until the end of June.
because we're both up north.
And we're ending out with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
And
wait.
we'll get into that later.
We're just know that come June 29th, we're like ordering an extra dirty martini at 11 a.m.
In the Hamptons.
But we'll save that for later. Okay. So where do I begin? Let me pull up my notes.
Yeah, I have it here too.
All right. So let's just start. We'll start off with my first little bullet point. So
Okay.
this is like, I feel like this is just going to be us ranting together. So I did a baby shower,
Okay.
right?
When was this?
This
When
was
was
last month. I did a baby shower
Okay.
and super cute peeps, whatever. But it was at the venue that it was at, whatever. I don't want to just like say too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, the DJ that was there, right? Like
Gosh.
it's a baby shower. We
Yeah.
have some light, fun music in the back. We're not getting down or anything,
Yeah.
you know, but we have some games.
Okay.
So like the DJ, the MC is supposed to be on the mic,
Yeah.
kind of like, and I'm literally,
Which is always their job. Like that's normal. It's not like
Yes.
it's not rocket science. You're
Right.
just asking them to announce things.
mind you, like on my timeline, I have exactly what games we're playing, how to do it, whatever. Let's just say like one of the games was musical pacifiers. Okay, we
Okay.
get it. Musical chairs, same thing. Tell me why every time I looked for the DJ, gone.
What?
I don't even know.
Just from his
The DJ's
stance?
gone. I'm like starting to get pissed off because I'm like,
Oh.
what? Where are you? It's
Not
a
him
baby shower.
disappearing.
It's like only 2 hours. So anyway,
That's crazy.
he basically just gives me the mic and I am emceeing this game right now. And I'm like, do you think I want to hear my voice on a microphone telling these people to like, okay, guys.
Like we work
we're
behind the
gonna-"
scenes for a reason.
Yeah. I'm like, it was just so annoying. I guess it was one of those things where like you had to be there, but I'm like also in my head, and this was in Florida. So like I don't have any vetted people with me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I have like my assistants are newer and they're fabulous. But in my head, I'm like thinking, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, why am I emceeing?
So you had to do just the one game or all
all
games?
of the games. You guys, I was walking around this baby shower with a mic in my hand and a clipboard in the
Like
other.
it was a game show.
Yes. And I'm like, I was not meant to be on a microphone like this.
So did he like explain himself?
No.
Oh.
My gosh, literally MIA. I was like, hey, and then at the end, I put his microphone down on the table. I was like, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
He was like, can you move it over a little bit? I don't want it to get wet.
Oh. How about you do it yourself?
How about go home? Just go home.
How
and
about
like he
you're
couldn't even
fired?
play the music for the pacifier game. But anyway, that's
Canceled.
Yeah. I was just thinking in my head like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, I feel like the next story I have is crazy.
Okay, yeah, I think I've heard a little bit of this in the group chat, but I'm ready to hear like the full story because I know it was crazy.
Basically, I worked with the worst catering company in the whole world. Like hands down. What are those shows? Like can we go around? You know those shows that what are they called where they go like the bar shows where they go to your bar?
Oh,
And they like spy.
yes.
And it's like the worst bars in America. This is the worst catering
I forget what it's
company
called,
in
but I know
America.
what you're talking about. You needed to go undercover.
So I don't even know where to begin. This bride was amazing. Like we're like besties. I love her to death. I was like ride or die for her.
Love that.
Like love her. So the catering company was a shit show from the very beginning, from the planning perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
This girl was month of, so she came on like. She's like, here's my bar and catering contact. So, of course, I call them and I'm asking them questions and going over everything. At this point, you know, I'm thinking like, hey, like what's on the menu? Like this is what time cocktail hour is. These are our signature drinks. They freak out on the call. They're like,
Not the
we don't
crash out.
have this. We don't have this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck.
And didn't
Like,
you say it was stuff that like is just a part of their job that
Yes.
they didn't have?
So like that initial call, I was like, okay, that really set the tone. So like, I know you don't have your shit together. Let's move on. So we have about 3 calls with them, and I kid you not, I am sitting here on Zoom with the bride and the catering company, telling them how to do their job in the sense of like, because they're telling the bride, well, you only hired 2 bartenders and you only hired 2 servers.
Ooh.
And I'm like, it is not her job to sit here and tell you like, oh, like you need, I was like, I asked them, where's your back of house? Who's putting the food
Like
on
bride
the plates?
doesn't know those logistics. Like that's why she hires these people.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, well, she only hired these 2 people. And I'm like, so just out of curiosity, when you have 2 servers out in cocktail hour, who's plating the food?
Yeah.
And they're like, and I'm like, I should not
What?
have to be telling you this right now.
Are they like
And
new? Were they newer?
No,
Or
I think
they're-
they lied. So they have a restaurant, and they
Okay.
said that they said that they catered, and they've told the bride that they've done plenty of
okay.
weddings.
So they've probably not catered before. And
Absolutely
they were, like,
not.
freaking out.
No. So we have to work all that stuff out, and I basically have to tell them, you need back of house staff to like plate all these things. They asked me if the bride and groom were gonna cut limes on their wedding day for the bartenders.
Oh, I remember. What?
I was like, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Is the bride and groom gonna
I-
cut limes? What?
There were so many times where I was like, just cut the cameras. Like, please just come out. Like, I
like
cannot
literally,
deal.
where's the camera? Cut the camera's dead ass.
And she's so serious. And to make it worse, the owner of the company was one of the rudest people I've ever met. He wanted to be in charge of rentals. And you guys, if you're listening, this is why you let your wedding planner do rentals. Or if you're like at a really, I know every city is different and every location is different.
Yeah.
But like some catering companies can do rentals, but if it is not legit company, because if you think about it, you have like a normal wedding is going to have like 12 servers.
Yeah.
No matter if you're station, buffet, plated, like they're going to have servers and servers on deck. Like that staff's going to be
Exactly.
maxed. These people basically demanded $2,000 from the client on 1 day notice, literally texted her.
From what? Like there was just like a remaining
They
balance?
they messed up on the rentals. She increased her guest count by like 10 to 15 people.
Okay.
And the owner freaked out, demanded like $2,000 from her, was texting her. So I got him on the phone and I'm like trying to figure things out. Also, like, again, this is why you don't let people that are sketchy do your rental order.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
and
the
he
catering
was-
did the whole rental order.
yes.
Like linens.
Linens.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, it gets worse with that part. Anyway, so I call him and I'm trying to figure out logistics, all that good stuff, just because the bride is obviously like, why am I going to send him $2,000? Because on her end, they're paid in full.
Yeah.
She's like, how was he just going to send me $2,000, a bill for $2,000? And like,
because I remember when you texted this, it was his email or his text that he had sent to like you or the bride. Like when you say demanding, he was literally like, I need $2,000 right now.
Yes.
Like, I need it right now.
Right
like,
now. This
legit
needs to be paid
wording
today.
it like that.
And I get when I get him on the phone, he's like, I'm not spending one penny out of pocket for this. And I was
no
like,
one's asking you to.
Yes, he was saying that like I guess they knew somebody and somebody knew somebody knew somebody. And I told him, I was like, that's none of my business. I don't care what you guys agreed on. I don't care about any of that. Like he was so unprofessional. He was like the rudest person in the world to talk to.
Some people just like don't need to own a company.
No, absolutely not.
Don't know how to run a business.
Like, also, yeah, why are you in the wedding industry if you are a bitch?
Literally.
I quite literally am probably the most lovely person on the planet. Whenever I see a vendor on wedding day, I'm like, oh my God, how are you? I love you. You look so wonderful today.
Hi, everyone. Like, yeah.
Do you need me to do anything for you?
And that's how everyone should be. It's the service industry. You deal with this kind of stuff.
Yes. Like,
if you don't
add
have
on
10
attitude,
chairs, add on 10 chairs.
Do it.
You have to deal with it professionally.
So we had a whole thing about the rent to order. I get to wedding day. Okay. Obviously did the whole checkups, the pre-wedding day, the reaching out, double check, all that good stuff. The rental company shows up and I'm supposed to have like 13 or 16 round linens, right? Yeah. I have 10 round linens and 16 or 18 8-foot table linens. Not an 8-foot table in sight.
16 8-foot table linens?
No 8-foot tables.
So like a 90 by 132 or like a 108.
Yep. So to the rental company, I'm like, hey, is this my order? Like, this is what I have. This is what I'm supposed to have. And they're like, no, they called last week and changed it.
The catering people.
The catering company called last week and changed it.
Where are the 8-foots going?
Where on the layout do you see, where on this detailed layout that you see exactly where everything is going, do you see 8-foot tables? I'm like, at this point, I'm like, they're fucking with me right now.
Did you demand an answer?
She was like, they've been a lot to work with. And I was like, yeah.
I guess they're a fucking catering company.
Yeah.
Why would they do the
like,
rentals?
Okay, it's Labor Day weekend. I am not going to the bride about this. Like, I'm not going to stress her out about it. She is already on such edge about this catering company. Yeah. She's like, Caroline, I'm so scared about this company. I'm like,
so wait, did they pay her the $2,000 at this point? Or like what happened with that?
They've been just paying her. The client has just been paying them. She's so over it. She's like, I just want to get married. They've been stressing her out. I literally asked them so many times, do not contact the bride, contact me, right? Like when
that's
we
why
come
people
on,
hire us.
Yeah. Like
PSA.
Your vendor should come to us and not the bride.
Yeah.
Stohon, dead ass. I'm like, I can't. It just gets worse, and I know like I'm kind of going everywhere, but there's just so many bad things.
I'm loving this.
I was at a wedding, and this bride texted me.
So this was a different wedding.
This was a different wedding, but I'm the same client, same catering company. Oh, not that I'm not working with them. The story is about them. I'm at a different wedding in Tampa. I'm doing a Tampa wedding. Okay. This wedding that I'm talking about is out of town. Okay. I'm at my Tampa wedding. It's beautiful. I'm obsessed with the bride. It's like, we just got to dance o'clock. Like, it's great. So
dance o'clock.
The bride literally texts me. She's on her bachelorette trip, and the catering company.
I think I remember you texted this.
Yes, the catering company texted her, and the catering lead texted her and was like, I'm not going to be at your wedding. Best of luck. It's like 9 p.m. on a Friday.
What? Just out of nowhere? Like, so that you said the catering lead texted the bride and said, I'm not going to be at your wedding. Best of luck?
Yes. I'm not going to be at your wedding. Best of luck. What?
Come again?
It's 9 p.m. on a fucking Friday.
Get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up and get out of my phone.
What?
No,
that's something you don't tell the bride. Like,
the bride texted me screenshots. I immediately put this catering lead and the owner's wife into a group text. Yeah. The owner is an asshole, but his wife tries to fix everything. Yeah. She's nice, but she's in way over her head with this. Like, so bad. So I'm like, absolutely unacceptable. How many times do I have to tell you guys I am the contact?
Yeah.
She's on her bachelorette trip, and this bride, like, I literally love her, but she gets stressed out easy.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're here for, to help her. But, like, I'm like, this poor girl is stressing out at her bachelorette on a Friday night at, like, 9 p.m.
Like, that's the last thing she needs to worry about.
Yes.
Literally.
Could you imagine, literally, like, you just got ready to go out with all of your girls on your bachelorette trip on a Friday night, and you get a text from your wedding caterer saying, best of luck, I'm not going to be at your wedding.
I couldn't fathom
I
it.
saw red. I saw red. I was so mad for her.
What? So, okay, so what did they say when you put them in the group chat? Like, what was their, like,
She was like,
excuse?
The owner's wife was like, can I call you? And I was like, I'm at a wedding. 5 minutes.
So it was the husband, the guy that texted the bride.
So, no.
It was the wife.
The husband had figured everything out, apparently. He was the main contact. Then they assigned a lead to the wedding. The lead is who texted the bride saying, I'm not going to be there.
What?
So then the owner's wife calls me and she's like, oh, like, she got a new business opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I quite literally don't care. Like, do not text her.
No.
Nope. Like, I don't care what is happening. What possessed her to text the bride that?
Again, that's something that they go to you first about.
Yes.
And let you know.
And they need to figure that within their team. Figure it out.
Yeah.
You said you're going to be at this wedding, be at this wedding.
Or if you're not going to be, have someone to replace them.
Mm-hmm. So
and say,
the
hey, I
replacement,
won't be there, but oh gosh, there's a replacement.
The replacement was reassured to me on the phone. Don't worry. Because I told them. They didn't even think that they had to assign a lead.
Oh.
I'm the one that told them that I need a catering lead.
Gosh.
And so I'm like, well, I need to, like, who's my day of contact?
Yeah.
You know, like, I need a catering lead who's going to be in charge of all of your team on the wedding day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling them how to run this. And I'm like, you know, for a wedding planner, like, I would make a pretty good caterer. And if my dad's listening to this, he will probably love that because he always messes around with me that I'm a caterer.
Really?
But anyway.
You need to put her in the kitchen.
I know. Actually, I'm ready to be a housewife. I'll be in the kitchen. But,
who wants to wipe her up? Get her a ring.
Please. I'm kidding.
She's not.
Anyway. She's like, oh, your lead is going to be even better. Like, she has experience with $30,000 weddings.
I'm sure.
Oh. And I'm sitting in the back. And
30,000.
My little me is in my little brain. And I'm thinking, like, my bride shit 30 grand out. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, 30 grand wedding. I'm like, okay, right.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
okay, cool.
So dead.
It ends up being her daughter.
Oh.
Her,
Right.
like, 24-year-old daughter.
Does she have any experience or?
Oh, she says she does. She does $30,000 weddings all the time, Stohon. She's a pro.
She's got this.
I'm sorry,
you
but
don't
I'm
even need
like-
to be there.
Literally, right. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. We get to wedding day, and their team is late, almost an hour late.
Of course.
Yes. Yes.
Not an hour late.
An hour late. And I have already been like, I will pride myself on the fact that I am, like, cool as a cucumber, the most zen bitch you'll ever meet on wedding day. And that's
Yeah.
the only time I'm like that.
Yes.
But on wedding day,
You're
I'm
good
like,
You're good at, like, if
"Ooh."
something's stressed out, you try your best.
Yeah, I don't.
to-
I hide it very, very well.
Yes.
So, like, the bride is like, she's like constantly checking in because she's so stressed about the catering company. I'm
Which
like,
is sad because she shouldn't have to stress about that.
yes. I'm like, we're so good. Like, we're so good.
Yeah.
They ended up bringing their own alcohol. The client provided the alcohol. So, like,
Oh.
we had extra time on our side, so we kind of just, like, organized it.
Okay.
So, like, we're really helping the bar out by
Yeah.
doing that, the catering company,
Yeah.
the bar. So they get there, and I literally tell them, I'm like, listen, we have 3 bars, 2 inside for reception. You need to fully prep those
Yeah.
so they can be
Which
done.
should be, like, common sense.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, not only have I already, like, you guys have already pissed me off because you're late and you fucked up my rental order last week and you didn't tell me. So I'm over here making 90 by 138, 90 by 156 and linens, like, work on 60-inch rounds and cocktail tables. I
'Cause you
tied.
had all those square linens.
Yes. So I just put 2 on the 60-inch
Oh my gosh.
linens. But for the cocktail tables, I had ribbon in my emergency kit.
Mhm.
And so I tied them. So I had, like, a tied look for cocktail
Yeah.
tables instead of, like, the cupcake, whatever.
Yeah.
Still.
Which is smart. She's innovative.
I'm like, I can only put so many fires out in a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can only do so much.
Yeah.
We're only so perfect, you know.
She's literally just a girl.
Anyway, they finally get there. They don't set the bars up. I know this is such a long story, but this was the worst shit ever. I'm going to say, what should I name her? What should I name the lead? Jessica.
Okay.
Jessica gets here. Jessica's my $30,000 catering lead,
yes,
right?
Jessica.
Yes. She doesn't introduce herself to me. I think she's the help. I'm like, hey, guys. Like, I think she's just a part of the team. I'm like, hey, guys, like, this is where everything is. Like, let me know if you need anything. We've already kind of organized your liquor, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Whatever. So then I, like, have a group chat with all of these people because I made sure I had all of their numbers because I don't trust these people at all. And I was like, hey, guys, like, let me know when Jessica gets here. I want to run through everything with her. She was like, I'm Jessica.
Oh.
I'm like, Jessica, girl,
How
what the
about
hell?
a hey? How about a
Yeah.
hello? How's it going?
I'm like, I thought you were supposed to be lead.
Oh.
Catering lead. $30,000 weddings. What's going on? She quite literally does not lead. She does the opposite of that. I say lead. She says head into clouds. She doesn't care. She is quite literally cutting limes at cocktail hour. The entire cocktail hour was a line wrapped around.
At cocktail hour?
At cocktail hour. I literally had to go up to her and I was like, stop cutting the fucking limes.
And she's
like,
lead.
get the
Have
fucking
one of your
limes out
people
of
do
here.
this.
Only 2 bartenders and one, and like, I'm like, there's no sense of urgency. I'm like, Jessica, there's a fucking line that's wrapping around the fucking building. If you don't
They needed to hire you.
Yeah, literally. And I'm not kidding you. I went through the line and I was like, are any of you guys drinking high noons? Like, so I could, Jessica, high noon. No.
Jessica needs to get her shit together.
Oh my gosh. And then at the audacity at the end of the night, right? So the whole thing was they ran out of food. They ran out of plates.
Of course
they ran out
did.
of everything.
Of course they did.
Luckily, the plates weren't a big deal because like it really only happened for the vendors. And I'm like, I have insert clip of my dinner.
Oh gosh.
If we can. Oh my God. I took one
What
bite.
was
My
it?
instant stomach ache. I've never seen anything like it. It was disgusting.
Was it like the classic cold chicken, cold
No,
mashed potato?
I wish.
Oh.
It was pesto Alfredo ravioli
Okay.
that had been separated. I'm going to gag. My mouth is watering.
Ew, okay, please don't gag. Because then I'll gag.
It was fucking disgusting.
Wait, what?
I'm actually
Okay,
what's
but
the-
that sounds gross, so like, what?
I'm going to call the people who grades the restaurants. I'm
What
going
do
to
you
call
mean?
it.
Oh, like the Michelin star people?
No, like who like the freaking CPS for restaurants.
Oh, like
You know?
FDA. Is it FDA?
Yeah. I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to drop in. Okay? I'm nervous and I'm scared.
Like they shouldn't have a business license.
Fuck no. Because I told the bride too. I was like, girl, I have never in my life thought about leaving such a bad review for a vendor more than I have these people. And I had a coming to Jesus and I didn't leave them a review, but I sent them a savage fucking email and I was so proud of it. And they haven't answered to this day.
And this
have not
wasn't
answered.
this like at least a month ago or a few weeks ago or something? Wow.
So at the end of the night, I asked Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica didn't move her ass at all. Tell me why I'm refilling her bar.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, Jessica, are you good? Do you have everything you need over here? She's like, I could use more Maker's Mark.
Oh.
So fucking put one foot in front of the other and go get it.
Use your little legs.
No. I'm like, okay. I'll be right back with that.
I know you were so done with her.
So at the end of the night, I'm like, all right, Jessica, listen. You got to take your trash out and you need to check out with the venue.
Like, not you literally telling her how to do her job.
Yes. They
Like,
need to
the
pay
whole
me.
time.
I'm about to
what?
ask them for a check.
Send them a Venmo request.
Yeah, an invoice. All right, Jessica, take your trash out and you have to check out with your venue because you don't go into somebody's house, destroy it, and then leave.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like talking
Right.
to a toddler.
Oh, so it was at a house?
No.
Oh, but
I'm
you were
like,
just saying in general.
Yeah, like an
okay.
example. Like
Okay.
every vendor should either check out with the planner and the planner is going to check out with the venue.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Common courtesy, we're respectful. It's how
Very
you don't ruin your
mindful, very
reputation. Take notes, Jessica.
Yes.
So
If
she
you're
goes,
watching.
well, I'm going to have to keep note of hours.
Oh.
I said, for what?
For sitting on your ass?
She
I
goes,
don't
because
think
if you
so.
want us here for any longer. I said, what do you mean? I'm like, what are you trying to get at? I'm
so this
over
was,
it
this
at
was
this
at
point.
the end of the wedding.
The end of the night. I said, what do you mean? For the client? are you talking? And I asked her straight up. I was like, are you talking about charging the client?
Yeah.
And she was like,
when they had already charged him $2,000
and more. There was so many little details that we didn't even get into. We hired on another person because they didn't have any staffing. They charged her a shit ton for ice.
That should be included.
Oh yeah, they didn't have ice. They charged her for ice, but they're providing bar, whatever. They made her get pictures for bar. They made
the bride buy pictures.
Yep, the bride and her personal items to me had liquor spouts.
Oh, what? Like the little it's rubber and it has like this.
Mm-hmm. She had to buy those. It was ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's
so I'm like, crazy. Jessica, you're not charging the client. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
And she's like,
you straight up told her
because I'm so over her at this point.
No, literally, I'd be too.
And you know what? I'm happy I did this because I stalked the shit out of these people after my wedding. I was so pissed.
Good.
And you know, of course, these people are like, oh, you're going to have a good lead, $30,000 wedding, and we're going to have good staffing. You know who the other bartender was?
Who?
Jessica's best friend, Jamie.
Oh.
And you know what?
Hey, we got Jessica and Jamie.
I stalked Jamie on Facebook and Instagram. And Jamie, no, don't worry. Jamie is a weird ass motherfucker.
Oh,
all right?
Of course she is.
I mean,
She's friends
talking
with Jessica.
She probably identifies as a cat. And
not the furry. And she was a bartender?
Yep.
Imagine she shows up in like a furry costume.
Like, her bio on Instagram was like, all things pleasure. And I'm like, she probably, I'm not even going to say what I was about to say. Wait. I'm not kidding.
Well, what were you about to say? Is it mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I will get canceled.
Not for the viewers. We're going to get demonetized.
I mean, like, it was, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Please hold.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking show you. If I haven't already.
Wait, so anyway. I'm all about pleasure.
I'm like.
Is she like a porn star? Porn star by night, bartender by day.
One of those like weird, furry, weird ass makeup, pixie cut. She had yellow hair.
Oh.
Not blonde, not I haven't
neon, like
not
yellow.
I need to get my root
like
filled.
Highlighter yellow.
Fucking highlighter yellow. I'm like, first of all, y'all look a fool.
Y'all look dumb as fuck.
And second of all,
was this her first time bartending? Like, did she know how to make a drink?
I'm like, Jessica, get the fuck out of my face with charging my client more. Look in the mirror.
Jessica wasn't a furry,
right? So, oh my gosh, hold on. So she's like, well, I'm just gonna. Jessica literally tells me I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else about this since we're not having an understanding.
Oh,
and then I was like, no, we have an understanding. I just don't understand why you feel the need to talk about hours and adding on more hours when you have been paid in full. And there's nothing in your contract that I have reviewed multiple times about a certain amount of hours for you and your team to be here.
Also, it's not extra hours. It's literally just doing your job and taking out the trash.
Cleaning up your mess. Take out the trash.
That's like, I fear that's your job.
Yes. So she doesn't take out the trash. And then she goes, well, who hired us? She's trying to be a smart ass. And
didn't the bride, she goes, didn't you say they were like family friends or something? Or like friends
They knew of each other. Not like family. The mom was so fed up. Whatever.
It was like friend of a friend of a friend.
Yeah. She goes, well, who hired us? I said, the client. The bride. She goes, so you guys didn't hire us? The venue didn't hire us?
No.
I said, no.
So she was trying to
be a smart ass.
What?
I was like, no, the bride hired you, and she also paid you in full.
And this is her wedding day. You were hired to do this.
Oh, okay, so this is Jessica.
Oh. Right.
Just wait till you see
my
fucking Jamie.
To myself.
This is Jamie. Refund me my money right now. Refund me my money right now.
What?
Because I don't want to walk up and get a fucking Pinot Grigio and shit myself because I'm scared of looking at you.
No.
Like,
I'm so dead. Everyone's laughing.
Like, I was scared of clowns when I was little. This is traumatizing.
I hope she didn't wear that as a bartender. She looks like a maid.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh my God, she looks like
And that's why they didn't answer, because in my email I said, you quite literally hired Jamie's friend, Jessica's friend Jamie, to work the other bar. This sounds like this is a personal thing. This is a conflict of interest.
Oh.
Meanwhile, my bride is the cutest little girl I've ever seen. She is literally Mackenzie Galloway's doppelganger. I love her so much.
She is married to the guy that played for like Clemson.
No, but she looks like her.
But that's who Mackenzie is, right?
Yeah.
She has like the blonde hair and like black. Okay. Yeah.
She has
she's
the
really
sweetest family. She had the sweetest husband.
It's always the really like
deserves
sweet
the world
clients that deserve everything that get like these fuck ass.
This is the color of her hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what she fucking looks like? You know when you go to a haunted house and those clowns are running around with fucking chainsaws? That's what she looks like.
She's gonna haunt me in my
forever. But like she doesn't have a costume on, it's just her.
Give yourself over to absolute pleasure.
Oh,
is her Instagram bio.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
I had to pray.
She had to get on her knees and pray.
I did. And I literally told my girls, I was like, I need you girls to literally make a list in your notes of everything we did today. Because we did so much for them. We poured water and ice for the on the tables.
What?
We did everything.
So like literally, like quite literally, what did they even do?
Showed up looking like a fool.
Looking like clowns. Like it was a scare house.
Yes, I was so scared.
Everyone needs to pray for Jamie and Jessica.
Pray they find Jesus.
Y'all need Jesus.
But sorry, that was probably welcome to this episode of this nightmare catering. Like I literally spent so much time.
It's giving clown. It's giving, I don't know.
Yeah, but
scare house.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we're gonna top that.
Actually, I do have like a lighter note.
This next one, are you gonna go on the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, because this was newer and you haven't told me which. Was it?
This was so
was it a
funny.
Myrtle Bride?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a South Carolina bride though.
Okay, so like Charleston.
We only have like 2 locations in South Carolina right now, but right now.
Hey, if you want to open a franchise, we have 3.
But it's disclosed. It's like federal information. But I have requested to be on that episode.
We've signed an
so you'll
NDA.
hear more from that soon.
You can't speak.
No. Anyway, so you guys, this was recent. I loved this bride also. I love all my brides. They're my little babies. I love them.
You really are besties with all your brides.
I do.
I love it.
So I'm like, and when I love them and they like the planning process has been good, I'm like, I'll take your personal
But it
items
makes
back
it
to
so
your
much
hotel.
better when like you and your bride get along and when they're nice. And
like, you know, like we usually put their personal items in the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, just give me a room key. Like I'll put it in your hotel room.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like love you. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
They're nice. We do that.
So we just get done doing that. And like I am parked on the street downtown.
Wait, so you're in Tampa?
I'm in Charleston.
Okay. She's everywhere, guys.
SMB slut.
She's
reporting
a traveler.
for duty. And I literally put a note on my car that says, please do not tow, wedding planner, BRB, putting my bride's stuff away. Because I've gotten towed in Charleston before.
Yeah.
Whatever. So annoying. So
she's literally just a girl.
I'm like, just get back from the hotel room. And I am sitting in the car. I'm like, thank God the day's done. You know, that feeling.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, yes. I look to my left and a groom that I had like 3 months ago passes me in a yellow wig. Oh. And I'm like, oh my God, I know him. But at first it doesn't like
a bob ass wig.
Like, yeah, like
or like a afro.
It was like something that Jamie would wear, but as a wig.
Oh,
like if you could tell, it was like a.
So we have clowns everywhere.
It was like a late night funsie, you know. Okay, yeah. But I see this guy and I'm like,
goofy.
I know him, but I'm like, don't put it together that he was my groom a few weeks ago because like, I don't know. So then 3 feet behind him comes the bride I had a few weeks ago. And I get so excited, but she was already a monotoned bride. Yeah. Like she just didn't show emotion.
Yeah.
Still like the sweetest girl. She had phenomenal taste. Like she was amazing. She just didn't show a lot.
But I feel like I've had clients like that.
Yeah.
Like they're not super like, oh, but they're still like, they're chill. You can like down with them.
Exactly. So she comes walking like 3 feet behind him. Arms are crossed. And she's like walking into the light.
Oh, like lights on, no one's home.
Yeah, she's like she's like going home to our Father right now. She's walking into the good white light, and
I'm dead. She's like swaying. She's like her fear. Like,
yeah, she's like slowly walking. She's like, you know, imagine it. So I'm so excited to see her. I roll my window down, and I'm like, what can we call her? Give me a random name.
Hannah.
Okay.
Actually, jump scare.
Ah. We're not going to say that. Her fake name is going to be, we'll use Eliza.
Kimberly.
I'm looking at Eliza.
Okay,
so I roll my window down and I'm like, Eliza, oh my God, it's your wedding planner, Caroline. I don't know why I said that. I immediately regretted it. But
no, but just so she knows, she's drunk, so she's probably like, what?
yeah, I saw the fact that like no one was home. So like I was like, but it's always really bad when you have to like say who you are, you know? It's like, shit, that was
But she's
embarrassing.
also drunk, so you have to clarify. It's probably dark. There's people around.
Yeah.
Like, what if she's like, who's this bitch?
Yeah. So she looks at me and she's like look at me like, yeah, I know you.
She has
Then
the drunk eyes.
Yeah. So like she's just looking at me. So I'm like, oh my God, like you look so cute. Like, did you just come from a wedding? Like, I love your outfit.
Mhm.
And she's like, yeah. And she
No,
says, there was plenty of him.
What?
I was
What?
like,
Plenty of who?
right. I'm like, Mr. Husband that just walked 3 feet in front of us. Like, what's going on, girl? Like, I don't know. So,
I'm dead.
it was just really weird. And then her husband was like, Eliza. And she was like, looked at me and she like blew me a kiss.
Oh, so she was like, she definitely knew who you were, but she was just like, she was on another planet.
Yeah, I was like, period.
Wait, she seems iconic.
It was low-key iconic. It was because she was like, she lived her life then. She
like it was giving main
I
character.
could tell she knew who I was. She just couldn't tell me.
Yeah.
I saw it in her eyes. And it was the validation of the blowing of the kiss for me.
Yeah.
And then like me and one of the girls that worked that wedding and this one that we just had that night, we looked at each other and we were like, what the fuck was that? But it was funny.
No, I love that though. She said,
well, on another note, because I have quite literally been talking your ear off.
no, I love it. I love hearing all the stories.
It's been crazy. It's been a really crazy season, and it's been a really long season.
Yeah.
And
you're
that has
still
been
going.
like, yeah.
Like we were trying to make plans earlier, and Caroline's like, I have this. I have this. Oh, I'm here this weekend. I'm like, okay. So am I ever gonna
It's
see
been
you?
a season of travel. But me and Stohon are actually ending our summer season in the Hamptons together.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't wait.
Yeah, so I'm somewhat helping with a wedding with Nina, who's our New York City franchise owner.
Mm-hmm.
It's her high school friend. She's getting married in Connecticut. So I'm coming on day on and helping. And then you're doing a wedding in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
That's going to be so fun.
I'm so excited.
Like, is it a big wedding, small?
Yeah, I feel like it's like normal,
Yeah.
but it's at a private residence. And the reception's going to be on a tennis court, which is so cool.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Is it a big tennis court?
Yeah. It's so cool.
But a whole reception.
More importantly, that's my last wedding of the season.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah, so we have...
Oh, my God. You guys.
Because yours is on, it's Saturday in a few weeks. And then Sunday, I'm going to take my little Gibby self down on a ferry.
Is going to get on the boat.
To the Hamptons.
And we're going to have the day. Like, oh, my God, I can't wait.
Shopping, looking at hot dads.
Drinking.
Eating yummy food.
A little bit more drinking. No, actually, that makes me sound really bad, but every single wedding, I think about how much I want a dirty martini, and I have not let myself get one because I'm going to let myself
treat
get
yourself. That's not a bad thing.
But I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Because
we'll treat ourselves.
I just, like, you guys know Hallie. Hallie, what's her?
Hallie Gatecore. Her? Her?
No, not Hallie Kate Core.
Oh, who?
The other one, the one that with the extra dirty podcast in Graydon, Hallie and Graydon.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Graydon. He says Quackdale.
Yeah.
Need a
Quacky.
Yes. Oh my God. Wait, I hope we run into them.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a good little Quacky.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be us.
It really is. We're gonna channel
Graydon in your alley.
No, actually. That's so crazy.
We're gonna frolic in the sand.
Yeah. We're gonna have
then we're gonna have a little sleepover because I'm sleeping over at your Airbnb.
Yes.
And then we both leave Monday.
I can't wait. And then we both have a little tiny break and we have S&B training, which I'm so excited about.
It's gonna be so fun. There's gonna be so many of us.
I know.
Because it's the franchise owners and then the Myrtle girls, and we have a huge office here. So
and there's like
at least
58 Myrtle girls now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And like there's so many girls.
There's probably like 13. Maybe that's still a lot.
Yeah, 13.
It's so much. And then there's
13
the
and
owners,
counting. It's like 19 kids and counting.
which I can't wait. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then
Jinx.
and then
for the finale.
dun dun dun. We're going to Dallas's home state of
Texas. Hey. Everything's bigger in Texas.
We are going
the
to
amount
Texas.
of times Dallas says that, I'd be rich if I had a.
Do you guys, I hope if you're listening, say a prayer that we're going to be in the state of Texas with Dallas.
Yeah.
Because
we're literally our own personal tour guide.
She's going to be like she already tells me that I haven't had real queso in my life because I haven't been to Texas.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So like, and I didn't know what the Alamo was, so she clowned me on that. And now we're going to see the Alamo.
I
and,
somewhat know what it is, but like not really.
And we get to see her
Is
mom.
It like historic, I think.
See?
She's gonna have a heart attack over
yeah,
there.
she is. She's seizing right now.
Listen, and that's why we're traveling and we're gonna learn.
Yeah, we have a big corporate event in San Antonio and it's gonna be amazing. It's like super, super cute. But Stohon is like our corporate queen, so it's only right that she comes along.
All of your corporate needs, hit me up.
Yeah, she really is. So I'm like, and then of course, like Dallas has to be in Texas.
Yeah. So,
well, honestly, I think we did pretty good for our producer being like, you don't need an outline, just she saw it was us,
like
and
so many
like,
more stories. Like we could talk for like 3 hours.
Yeah, she's just like we could ignore her behind the camera telling us to wrap it up.
What if we just like kept talking?
Yeah, what would she do? I don't know.
Probably strangle us both.
Yeah. Well, I love you guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the Hamptons, and then we'll see you in Texas.
Bye.
Bye.